A man named Brendan Paul, someone who is alleged to be Combs' drug mule, was arrested on cocaine and marijuana possession. This was charges out in Florida. He's been bailed out. His attorney released a statement, quote, "We do not plan on trying this case in the media. All issues will be dealt with in court." This was a statement from Brian Bieber, his attorney, that was issued to CNN.
You won't believe the latest buzz about Meek Mill and Diddy. CNN has reported that Meek is allegedly linked to Diddy's shady dealings in Chile, and this doesn't look good for either of them. Meek, the Philly rapper who's been in the spotlight lately, could be in serious trouble if this information gets out, especially with Diddy's ongoing legal issues. They appear to be caught in a web of scandal, and rumors suggest Meek's career could be at risk if he doesn't clear his name. Both their reputations and finances are on the line. This is shaping up to be a media frenzy, so stay tuned for updates.
However, a man named Brendan Paul, someone who is alleged to be Combs' drug mule, was arrested on cocaine and marijuana possession. This was charges out in Florida. He's been bailed out. His attorney released a statement, quote, "We do not plan on trying this case in the media. All issues will be dealt with in court." This was a statement from Brian Bieber, his attorney, that was issued to CNN. Okay, so with all that in mind, I want to bring on a special guest. I want to bring on right now attorney Brian J. McMonagle. He represents some very high-profile people. Rapper Meek Mill, Bill Cosby. So he is no stranger to these situations where high-profile people face very serious accusations, allegations. They're in the spotlight. They're in the media. And I was so happy to get your perspective on this. Brian, thanks so much for coming on. Pleasure to meet you. So I got to just get your overall take on what happened here. I will tell you, first of all, we were talking about before the air, we've done stories on Diddy. I was maybe not one of the people that was that shocked when this came down because we were reporting on lawsuits where he was accused of sex trafficking and sexual assault. But to see what happened the other day, what was your reaction to it?
I was shocked. They didn't just come heavy; they came nuclear. Seeing the kind of federal response you saw at the execution of those warrants was stunning. It looked like they were hitting El Chapo's house when I saw it on the news, and I had the same reaction. I mean, I had been looking at it and hearing the allegations and studying some of the lawsuits, but I never thought it would rise to the level of federal intervention, particularly at that level. Stunned. And my initial thoughts were twofold. One is that they're very close to indicting somebody, or two, they had some really hard intel that told them they had to move quickly so they could discover evidence that their information was indicating was either located at one of these residents, but it was stunning in terms of the swiftness and the breadth of it, I must tell you.
And based on, I'm reading the lawsuits, right? And you read, if you take the allegations in the lawsuits, it's true that Diddy is surrounded by weapons, that he has quite the security presence, large properties. You don't know what you're entering into. I've spoken to law enforcement experts who say it's not surprising they came with that level of military reinforcements, or they talked about military grade. But at the same time, the way that they did it was quite a statement, and to not have it be in conjunction with other charges at the moment, you say, it could have been that there's reporting that they had been speaking to certain individuals. Again, the belief is that this is emanating from the Southern District of New York, the U.S. attorneys for the Southern District of New York. But it seems, do you feel that they had more than just statements from witnesses to go after these properties, to go into these properties like that?
Yeah, there's no doubt that they had something that kind of suggested a clear and present danger, or something that suggested to them that there was going to be real evidence there that could be destroyed. I don't think they would have came in the way they came without some hard intel. And so, I mean, that tells me one of two things. It tells me that they're getting real information about criminal activity. Whether it's true or not, who the heck knows? The criminal activity is ongoing. Otherwise, they wouldn't have came the way they came without an indictment. But I just think it's always, you need to be cautious in terms of trying to understand their mindset. I don't know what drove those warrants. I don't know what that probable cause was. And I think that will tell us everything once those warrants get unsealed. And and charges emanate. But, they can always charge a couple of different ways in a federal case. You can charge by an information or you can charge by a grand jury indictment. They've done neither here. And I think they were hoping to find something, and whether they found it or not, I don't know, but I didn't get a sense.
Here's the breakdown. CNN has reportedly obtained explosive documents and recordings that allegedly show Meek Mill involved in shady dealings. An anonymous source leaked this info, causing a stir. The leak suggests Meek was recorded discussing illegal activities with Diddy, including money laundering and drug trafficking. Evidence indicates he wasn't just a bystander, but was supposedly helping Diddy run the operation. CNN shared snippets of the conversations, and one clip reportedly has him saying, "Yo, I got you. We'll move that product quickly and clean the money through my accounts."
Well, he said a Philly rapper. You understand? And it was redacted in the paperwork to that, because first of all, it had Meek Mills, it had Stevie J, they had redacted their names, and they had Usher, and they redacted their names and just said a performer of the Super Bowl and a Philly rapper. One of the street guys that came out of there got caught up in this Hollywood, whereas that he's dressing like, he dressing the same, he dressing like Diddy, hugged up with Diddy. I think that Lil Rod know a lot of shit, but I know this. Two men dress alike, it's just like two men laying down. When they both get up, they both homos. And that's real talk, bruh. My man, you go to a party, dog, and the nigga got the same shirt you got on, I'm taking my shirt off. I'm walking around in a t-shirt. And then, not to blow Meek Mills up out the water or anything like that, it was said that they checked his Google search and all the other shit, and he was searching for some online gay porn and all that other shit like that.
Oh, wow.
That shit is crazy, bro. But listen, those are what, it's crazy that money, that lifestyle, and you trying to fit into something get you. These guys never set out to do all this shit. Meek Mills, when he got into the game, he didn't set out to be questioning about his manhood with Diddy. But he put himself in that position.
Chill, if that's really him, he's in deep trouble. The leak includes financial records showing millions moving between Meek and Diddy's companies, and the timing aligns with some of Diddy's alleged crimes. While some might think this is a setup or smear campaign, the evidence looks pretty damning. If it gets out, Meek could face serious charges alongside Diddy. Everyone's wondering, why would Meek get involved? What was his motive? And how deep does their relationship go? The streets are buzzing with theories, but we still don't have the full story.
Also tonight, music mogul Sean Diddy Combs accused of sex trafficking and sexual assault in a lawsuit filed in federal court here in New York. Chloe Malas is here. Chloe, what more do we know about this?
Lester, the lawsuit filed by Cassandra Ventura, known by her stage name Cassie, met Combs when she was 19 years old. She was later signed to Combs' record label, and the pair had been romantically involved. Ventura alleges that Combs not only raped her, but over the course of a decade, physically abused her, as well as, quote, lured her into a drug-fueled lifestyle. Ventura says that after years in silence and darkness, she's finally ready to tell her story. Now, Combs' lawyer said in a statement in part that his client vehemently denies the allegations, calling them baseless and outrageous, and that Ventura has been demanding $30 million, threatening to write a book about their relationship.
So I'm sitting there and I take the two girls down there. So they go upstairs and everything. I wanted so bad to tell them, yo, give me his autograph. Give me Tyson's autograph. You understand? Cause like I told you, this one Tyson was the man, everybody, he represented New York to the fullest. So they go upstairs. So it was about 15, 20 minutes later, the one girl came back downstairs. And I said, what happened? She was like, nothing. I said, yo, I thought he wanted 2 girls. I said, I knew he couldn't handle 2 girls, but why he wanted 2 girls? He had other people up there. She said, no, it was just him. And I was like, yeah? I said, what happened? She said, he gave each one of us $1,500. And he said, yo, Gene, he just tore into that girl like crazy, like an animal. I was like, yeah? He said, yo. And I know this is a family program, and I know some children may be watching. He said, I wasn't going to let him do my pussy like she was doing her. So I told him I wasn't feeling good, and I gave him his money back, and I was leaving. He said, nah, just keep $1,000 and thank you. You understand? He gave the other $500 to the girl. And so we stayed in the car waiting for the girl to come back down. She came down after an hour and a half was up. I was like, oh, that shit was crazy. She said, yo, Gene, he a beast.
One thing's certain. This leak could have serious consequences for both Meek and Diddy. Their careers and reputations are on the line, and with the feds already investigating Diddy, this could be the final blow. But there's more to this story. To grasp the seriousness of the situation, we need to look into Meek and Diddy's history. How did they get so close, and what led Meek to take such a big risk? Stick with me as we untangle this web of secrets and lies.
How did you feel when you saw this lawsuit that made it seem as if perhaps Diddy and Meek Mill had sex?
I mean, to each their own, and why would they not have sex when they're gay rappers?
They.
Do you think Meek Mill's gay?
We all know he's gay.
Who's we?
Rick Ross knows he's gay.
I didn't know. It's news to me.
Everybody, Rick Ross knows.
You think Rick Ross would sign a gay rapper?
Rick Ross knows he's gay, is what I said. Everybody know you paid me $2,000 to say that, right?
Me?
You only paid me $2,000?
To say Rick Ross is gay? No. To say Meek Mill is.
Okay, well, yeah. Meek Mills is gay.
I've never told you to say that anyone is gay,
right,
for the record.
So Meek Mills is gay.
No, he seemed very unhappy with that characterization.
I mean, that's just up to you. If you like, I heard you heard. Why was up with Whack 100? Why Whack 100 wasn't here?
Meek Mill basically threatened to kill academics over spreading the information.
Why wasn't Whack 100 here? What happened to Whack 100?
He's not here typically on a Monday night at 9:30 p.m.
Oh, he has hours.
Well, yeah, typically he'll only come when we're recording.
He's a schedule.
It would be weird if he was just sitting around here. He's a busy guy.
Orlando Brown's crazy. I'm not showing up past 7:30.
It's kind of like you.
What the
you're only here when you're doing content, right? You're not going to just kick it all.
Where is what Whack, man?
You'd be welcome
been here
to
too, bro. You should have been here
out.
too. We had a great calls, but bro, I thought you was gonna be in here talking that Mike Tyson type shit.
You like her? I thought you were going to riz her up a little bit more.
Ah, man, you know I'm married. Man, I'm so addicted to my wife's vagina.
Vagina.
Can you look at her butt and rate it?
I wouldn't do that. That's not what I'm here for.
That
you
goes
only
against-
paid me $2,000.
I feel like I should pay you less, and you should get to look at her butt.
No,
She gets mad.
Like, I'm here because they came from my boy, bro. I don't give a fuck how much you paid me, bro. I was not gonna not come, but you gonna have to just like throw me something this time. And that was dope. You did do that.
How about this? How about she has 60 seconds to say shit to you that will give you a boner?
Nah, man.
And then I'll tap it and see.
No. Fucking Adam, bro.
I mean, it's fine if you don't want to do it.
Girl, the internet is in chaos over this Meek Mill and Diddy drama. After CNN dropped that bombshell, social media exploded with fans picking sides and celebrities chiming in. Meek's supporters are defending him, claiming he's innocent until proven guilty and suggesting it's a setup to take him down. Others, however, argue that where there's smoke, there's fire, believing Meek must be involved in something shady if CNN has the receipts. 50 Cent is already making jokes about Meek possibly snitching, while Nicki Minaj hasn't commented at all. leaving everyone wondering what she thinks, especially since she and Meek used to date. Diddy's fans are downplaying the situation, making it even wilder.
Andrew Tate for fueling the rumors that he's been mentioned in a redacted name in the last lawsuit against Diddy. As we previously reported, in a portion of the filing Rodney Jones submitted to accuse Diddy of sexual assault, he mentions the bad boy mogul having sex with an unnamed rapper. The footnotes on the page suggest the rapper hails from Philadelphia and previously dated Nicki Minaj. While promoting his upcoming release, Meek continued to tear into academics, citing this as the work of executives trying to hinder an independent artist. You got anything to that? All right, so Meek Mill, I believe this is all Meek Mill shit right here.
Well, Meek Mill's a fucking...
Is this actually new? Was this new right here? He just posted this?
No, this was from yesterday.
Okay.
He went on a rant.
Okay, so Meek Mill, he mentioned yesterday, he said, get me his Addy, I'm gonna shoot a full production music video in front of his house. LOL, seriously, get me that one in New Jersey. And then he went on and said again, he says, academics and alcoholic fully powered by the white man. Who you think posting that on every website? They be so mad they can't stop it. They can't stop its few groups. LOL. Then he goes on to say, bitch ass niggas ain't gonna play no games with me. They trying to do damage control. The same thing they almost tricked y'all with, little baby. And he goes on again. He says, the way you niggas come on the sick now, I can't wait. What's he say? The way you niggas coming on the sick now, I can't wait to meet academics. LOL. They know I drop tomorrow. This is they damage control. This net getting too weird.
I mean, he's so fruity. He's like a Skittles.
He dropped.
This is one of the comments that...
Is that his album cover?
So he went on and said, when I got a girl around me, I'm fucking her twice a day. LOL. Ask some of your favorites. Pussy don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to the gay people, but that juicy pussy do it for me. I done ran red lights to get that feeling. Y'all weird on here like devils. Then he went on to say again, he says, y'all see these rappers with gay styles, they want that look. Leave it to them. I come from the gangster shit, surviving in the jungle.
Gangster shit. Well, that fool ratted on fucking Drake.
So what's this right here? He says, I'm from Philly. I don't do coke or freaky ass Molly. Nobody won't even offer me coke because I'm that heavy. No man or what would even approach me about gay activity, and the whole place don't get flipped. Woke up seeing this on every blog like they know I'm coming. LOL. He said, that's why I always come around all these industry niggas with my real friends. You never catch me around anybody from the industry alone. You can't even hold a convo without my dog stepping in the room. It's been that way. I can't till y'all find out I'm the illest in this shit. You niggas grammar, bro. Like, you so mad you can't even get the words out right. You're just like, nigga, I'm trying to hurry up.
Crazy. You typing
this shit.
He's a real autocorrect.
Like, bro, like he's trying to get it out so
Twitter
fast.
fingers.
You can tell he was, bro, I can feel the
Twitter
frustration in that shit. He was frustrated, bro.
He's mad because it's true.
Sure.
He was tight.
I think he is a little fruity.
Hey, I ain't going
to... shout out to gays, don't trip. But I'm just saying...
They're saying Meek has been in these streets for decades and always manages to come out clean, leading people to wonder if he really is untouchable. The media is having a field day with this story. Every blog and gossip site is scrambling for the latest scoop. You know TMZ is probably parked outside Meek and Diddy's homes right now, and late-night talk shows are prepping skits for days. But it's not all fun and games. Some prominent figures are taking a serious stance. Charlamagne remarked that if Meek jeopardizes his entire career for Diddy, it would be the saddest thing ever. An executive from Hot 97 suggested this could mark the end of both their legacies. Despite everything, Meek's fans remain fiercely loyal, ready to support him no matter what. They argue that everyone makes mistakes, so they urge people not to crucify him just yet.
Like, to me, why even entertain this shit if it ain't true?
Exactly.
Why are you making this many posts? Like, it sounds
because it's
like
true.
Yeah, like
it's true.
I ain't about to entertain that shit. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Say what y'all want to say, bro. Keep buying this music. Keep listening to this music, and I'm about to drop.
It's like, we trying to fix something that,
And now, like I said, bro, I would have used that to my advantage. Like, oh shit, my drop's coming.
Yeah.
Drop that shit. Be like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna use this because people got eyes on me right now. Whether it's good or bad, they're gonna want to listen.
That's a
They
fact.
probably think I'm gonna say some gay shit in my rhymes. Who knows? Like, who knows?
Do
I don't
you
give a
think he's
fuck.
gay?
But it makes you listen.
But do you think he's gay?
I think the comments that he was making are very suspect.
Do you think he's gay?
I felt
I
like
feel the
it's,
same way.
I feel like it's suspect, like in a sense. It's kind of like, what do you have to prove? You don't have nothing to say to nobody, bro. You don't have to plead your case, nigga. Fuck these people. You Meek Mills, nigga, you getting bread. Who cares if the blogs is sitting there meant to saying that shit, dog? It only becomes, let me tell you something, it only holds half its weight when you say something.
Ooh, preach.
That's the only
church.
time it can even be held even halfway somewhat real.
Do you think Nicki Minaj left him because he's gay? Straight up, dog. Because
No.
now I'm starting to think that, dog.
No, because she deal with way worse people. She deals with way worse people than him. Let's be honest. No. What's her man's name? What's her husband's name?
Oh,
Big
oh.
Zoo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She deal with way more shit than that. Way more than what.
Look, that's probably a secret that she didn't want to say. She probably caught him doing some fruity shit. Like, what the fuck, Meek? What's wrong with you? And they're like, oh, man, that's
Hey,
it.
you know what's so cold? Because I feel that because some bitches don't even want to embarrass themselves.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, dog.
Especially when they in the limelight. You know
Straight
what I'm
up,
saying?
fool.
Like, she don't want to come out knowing it. I'm not saying Meek Mill
Yeah.
gay, but nigga, she probably don't want to come. If that
Fool.
was the case, she ain't trying to come out like, nigga.
Exactly. My man sucks dick.
Because you know what happens? She and everybody else like that gives a fuck what they say.
Yeah, see, fool. I'm
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
She
Just crack the
gives
code,
a fuck,
fool.
bro.
That's a fact.
I just cracked the code why Nicki Minaj left this fool. Straight up. She didn't want to know her man sucks verga.
No, we're just saying that there could, if that was the possibility.
Yeah.
If that holds even a piece of truth, you know what I'm saying?
I even brought Skittles to give the homie.
She ain't trying to come out, bro.
He's for sure a
know what
fucking
I'm saying?
Skittle gobbler.
It's not a good look for sure.
It's not a good look, bro, at all. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking on Meek Mill.
Like I said, for Meek Mill, like, come on, dog. Like, why are you even saying anything, my nigga? Sometimes, and that's why I say to niggas, like, sometimes it's best just to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, fool. Plead the
shit
fifth,
like
fool.
that's happening. You
Plead
know
the
what I'm saying?
fifth.
Come
In
on,
court
bro.
and in the world.
Yeah, he went a little crazy.
Like, that's excessive.
Yeah.
That's excessive.
Best case scenario, you say nothing, you sue them for,
Why is he suing? Is suing
you
like
could.
ratty?
No.
No?
If someone tries to publicly defame you,
right?
Like,
Exactly.
See, I don't know these shits.
Yeah, fuck
Ratty's
that.
only when you talk to the cops, right? Ratty's only when you talk to the cops.
that would be
right?
like the best way to handle
They put someone in jail.
See,
This seems to be about the
that's
worst way to handle it.
That's the only. See, that's one thing that I can say I do like about white folks. Because they know how to fight. It's like, they be like this. No, I'm not going to put my hands on you. I'm going to box you. I'm going to see you in court and I'm going to beat your pockets. That's how they hurt you. That's
I'm gonna
me.
lay your pockets
That's
out,
the only thing
fool.
I can say, like, that's how they come get you. Like, nigga, no, I'm going to sue you.
Costs money to go to war.
And it costs, because it costs money to go to war, bro.
That-
Straight up. We the only dumb niggas talking about where we fighting at, where we catching a fade. He's like, fade? What's that?
Hey, see you in court, fool.
See your ass in court. Straight up in my
They took your license, they took your house, they took everything, dog.
Hey, they gonna change their phone number, everything, acting like it was because of you. Straight up. Like, I had to change my phone number.
For real.
I couldn't take my kids to school for 2 weeks because it bothered me, so I couldn't drive them there.
Yep.
You know, I respect that. Motherfuckers fight differently. See how Josh mentioned that? Josh was like, no, you go to court.
Yeah.
You don't get on and do this shit.
Defamation.
Like, what is this?
But saying some of this wild shit makes me question the validity of
It's suspect.
Yeah.
As fuck.
Especially when he
sus,
let
fool.
Diddy call him daddy. You know what I'm saying? And
Whoa, hold on, whoa.
All right,
Fool,
wait,
fool,
me- I
Diddy's
was
taking
on it,
everybody
Give the
down,
benefit
dog.
of the doubt on most of the shit that's happened prior to these tweets coming out.
You ain't see when he made
And how defensive he got.
Remember when he was on Drink Champs, when Diddy was on Drink Champs and he had the cake and he told the nigga Nori blow it out and that nigga blew out the candle. I was like, bro, I ain't blowing out nothing this nigga tells me.
Nothing.
Then he goes on to tell Fabulous, he says, why don't you want to party with me, man?
See, fool, he takes down everybody,
He says,
fool.
you didn't invite me to your birthday party.
That's crazy.
He said, why didn't you invite me to your birthday party, man?
But he said it in a sus way. Yeah, yeah, fool. Is that like
Regardless
a
how you
Illuminati
said it.
shit or
Yeah,
what is it, dog?
Or
what, fool?
it's because Diddy's he's a mogul. He been in the game.
But many fans feel betrayed, questioning how Meek could associate with Diddy after all this talk about reform. Diddy's supporters are getting anxious too. He's escaped trouble before, but this feels different. If Meek turns on him, or if solid evidence surfaces, it could spell doom for the bad boy empire. The situation is getting messier by the minute, and with all the reactions coming in, it's anyone's guess how it will play out. The streets are watching, and this is the kind of tea you can't help but sip, even if it burns.
Straight up,
I think he probably expects people to fuck with him more than they do.
For sure.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying he don't do no suspect shit. I'm not saying Diddy probably ain't never, when, the other way. But in that conversation, I think he was being more sincere. He was just like, why don't you come to my birthday party, man? Why don't you fuck with me? Then he starts telling the next nigga, this is what got suspect, was when he was like, him saying, I like it like that, daddy. He said, yeah, daddy, I like it like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's like, but what if he's trolling, bro, too? He knows people say that about like just that part of like the gay
It's just
the gay
too much,
shit.
fool. It's just too much. So.
I don't know.
Trolling could go so far, but it's like, whoa, when the whole world's looking at you gay now?
I don't know about like trolling is a.
But you know what I mean?
But we can't act like
crazy.
But we can't act like people aren't professionals.
Mm-hmm.
We can't act like
be
there's not
judges either. We can't be
professional
judges either.
Yeah, we can't act like there's not professional trollers out in the world, bro.
Who do you think is the best troller?
Shit, there's too many of them. It's a universe of them motherfuckers. It's like Marvel. You can't count all them bitches. You can't count all them characters, bro. They everywhere throughout the world, and some are being born today. Let's get to part 2. This right here, DJ. This is y'all. Somebody else read this.
I don't think anyone else is allowed to read this.
Yeah, I don't even.
Yeah, I know. This was reading earlier. I'm like, fuck, that's a lot of reading.
I don't want to read this shit anyway.
It's like history class.
We got to, bro. Let me see
So
what he was saying.
academic said.
Ack responded.
When you talking about, let's get from why are you talking about death games? Psh, man, bro, knock it off, bro. You don't pull up. You don't do nothing. Like, you shouldn't even have said nothing. I would have respected you a little bit more. Like, come on, you finna do a 6'9", huh? Nigga,
Oh, hey, 6'9" punked him too.
Yeah, we watched that yesterday.
Yeah, that was pretty.
What, he punked academics?
No, Meek, we pulled up on him.
Meek didn't do shit.
He didn't do shit, and he was in his face, like, boom.
Yeah,
But I
he
don't
almost
know.
had his hand like
Bob,
in
what's
his
up? He's
face.
like, that was a police and stuff. I'm like, whoa.
He went crazy. You ain't seen that clip?
You want to play yesterday's clip?
Now, I mean, no, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at it like, why? I mean, what if you put hands on? I mean, fuck that. I'm putting hands on this nigga. You get up in my face like you're like this with your hands, bro.
That is a little assault.
And you a snitch ass nigga at that, nigga. So you letting snitches walk up in your face, bro, and put their hands in your face.
I heard him say like something afterwards to the security. He was like, "What y'all trying to put me in jail or something like that?" So I guess he was trying to use
You
that.
gonna bail out for whooping his ass. You gonna be all right, bro. It'll be a little assault, my nigga. But it's on camera. He's in your face.
Yeah.
He won't get out of your face. So sometimes, guess what? You gotta remove him out of your face.
That's a fact.
It's just what happens. I can respect that. Nigga don't want to get out your, like you sit over here doing all this bullshit, bro. Let me fucking remove you.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy though.
So, part 3 right here. So we go, amid his Twitter rant and multiple posts largely promoting his music, his new music, Meek Mill also lashed out at Andrew Tate, who asked if P. Diddy was having sex with Meek Mill and Usher. In response, Meek referenced Andrew Tate charges for rape and human trafficking in Romania, where he is accused of creating an organized crime group with the aim of sexually exploiting women. Not backing down, Tate says in another post, I only ask a question because everyone is saying it happened. Is it true or not?
See, fool? I'm telling you, dog. Andrew Tate's the truth, dog.
I just look at it like this.
I fuck with Tate.
Hey,
Like,
Tate's the truth, dog.
Meek, you straight went at a nigga. Like, why would you do that, bro? Like, why would you do that? Like, come on, dog. Like, it's immediately like trying to jab at a nigga's, like what he going through on some sad shit, some fucked up shit, or whatever the case may be. Niggas was locked up getting sick in that motherfucker. Like, come on, dog. Like, this shit be crazy as fuck. Niggas just asking you a question, bro. Are you gay? Or are you not?
Yeah.
All that extra shit that Meek is doing.
That makes it true.
It's fucking filler, bro.
Nah,
That's what I'm saying.
It's filler for no reason.
Fool, he's basically saying, yes, he is.
You could say
That's
yes
it.
or no or nothing at
It's
all.
fucking,
like,
bro.
not all
It's
this
fucking,
extra shit.
bro. The shit's fucking filler.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird to me. And if you ask me, dog, personally, my nigga, if you really look at it, it's starting to really look like Meek might be on that type of.
No, I honestly think he's gay.
You think he's
And
gay?
it's nothing, yeah, and if they just come out the closet, fool, it's cool. Don't trip, fool. I have gay cousins, I have gay family, you know what I mean? And don't trip.
It's like, I want to stand up.
You don't
for
think he's
the-
gay?
Man, I'm trying.
Be honest. If you had to answer right now, gun to your head, boom, hey, is he gay or not, fool? Put it trigger. If you say nothing else, you can
Listen, dog. I'm trying to stand up for the nigga. Okay?
No, I know, but what you see the evidence, dog.
Listen, I'm trying to stand up for the nigga. It's kind of hard for me to when he's over here talking about, yeah, man, sexual. That's hurt shit. That's like, oh, I'm trying to cut you like beneath. I could tell like by the way he's talking, like you've been thinking that about the nigga. But
sure.
you should not say nothing, bro. Concentrate on this fucking album drop.
Exactly.
That's all you need to be
'Cause I
concentrating
didn't even
on.
know he was dropping. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know he was dropping.
That's what I'm saying.
The
Could've
gay
put more-
allegations took over her.
Exactly.
I didn't even know his ass was dropping. In
What
the
if
music.
his album's called Coming Out the Closet? Oh, that would be crazy. That would be crazy, fool.
Didn't R. Kelly have an album or a song named that?
Yeah, I think it was.
No, he didn't.
What was it?
It was
Cleaning
not
Out
a
the
song.
Closet. It
No.
was an album,
It
right?
was an entire opera. And it was
No!
like 20
It was like
pieces.
20 parts,
It was
right,
20
yeah.
parts.
There was a midget in it. All types of crazy stuff, bro. I remember that, like
A
growing up.
midget, dog. That's one of my bucket lists. I want
Like a
girl.
midget cheating on. I don't know.
Trapped in the Closet is what it was called.
Trapped in the Closet.
See, he's trying to see.
I know
Those are
something
subliminals.
like
He's
that.
still.
It was
So R.
coming
Kelly's
out,
gay
it was a long
too.
time ago, but I was like, it's coming out the closet. It's something of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was wild back then. Now that we look back at that, like that's crazy.
Bro, I just look at it. I look at it like this. For Meek Mill, he needs to chill the fuck out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like constant, like you said, that's fucked up that you didn't even know. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people that didn't even know Meek Mill was dropping. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like he's had kind of like a I don't know like what word to use for, but I feel like he's kind of like lost it some, like
sauce.
when he was being talked about with, I believe, the Rick Ross album. They were talking about how like it was I think he did a compilation with Rick Ross, didn't he?
Rick Ross cut him out because
And
he's
they were
gay
talking
too.
about how like it kind of flopped and shit. Like, and he was talking. Then I'm like, my nigga, don't even say nothing. Like, bro, like you.
Oh, yeah, he was hurt. Remember
he
that?
was hurt about
Yeah,
that.
he was hurt. I remember that shit.
He was hurt about
Yes,
that shit. He
fool.
got up on there and
They
talking
went on
about
the
it.
odds to it for a little bit, huh?
Yeah.